What is up, guys? It is Christ, and we are back with another video. This is going to be a little bit of a different one. This is going to be the Call of Duty Modern Warfare, not the original one, the new reboot that they're coming out with. There's going to be a reveal trailer, and this is one that I would say, kind of excited for, yet very, very, very skeptical at the same time. I am not going to be pre-ordering this game. I strongly advise against anyone pre-ordering this game simply because Activision has shown time and time again that they wait until all the reviews are out and then they add all the scummy stuff. However, the gameplay is always top-notch. Black Ops 4 had amazing gameplay, but yet it was ruined by terrible microtransactions. So that's basically my whole issue with the Call of Duty franchise right now. The microtransactions are just terrible. And so, I'm not going to be pre-ordering this game. I am not going to be buying it on launch. I'm going to be waiting until I see the reviews. Not only until I see the reviews, but until I see all the bullcrap they decide to push in it. Because it's normally a month or two, and then they decide to do a bunch of crap in the game. So therefore, I'm going to wait until after all that comes to light, and then I'm going to decide whether it's worth purchasing or not. That's kind of where I'm at with the Call of Duty franchise. They've pretty much lost my trust. They have to gain that back. And I don't know if it's going to be possible. Also, I am mainly excited for the third mode, whatever it is, whether it be Spec Ops, whether it be zombies, survival, some kind of other type of thing. I don't know. I'm pretty excited for a third mode. That's normally what I play most in Call of Duty. But I love the multiplayer too. So let's go ahead and check out the multiplayer. So far, this looks like what we've seen. It looks like Rainbow Six Siege and Battlefield had a baby. That's basically what this kind of looks like. So I'm very, very curious to see what this looks like. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch it together. This is This is like campaign.
Going dark.
Okay. No way. They're playing. Is that Enter Sand? Yes, that's Enter Sandman. That's funny.
Contact 3 o'clock! Move!
Kind of butchering the song though.
Recon out! Contact!
Kind of a remix of the song. Really like the weaponry I'm seeing here.
Rifle 1-1 on approach. Multiple targets sighted. Raining fire.
I really like how fluid it looks. Desert Eagle's back, yes! Oh, Juggernaut! Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. We're going to be able to ride tanks. Holy crap. We're going to be able to control tanks. Predator missile. Okay, we got the 44 mag coming back. Bouncing Betties. Tactical nuke is back. Yes.
Pre-order and get early access to the open beta.
It's it. Okay. You shouldn't have to pre-order if you get access to an open beta. I want to say that much. So I'm going to mute the audio. I don't want to get hit with a copyright block, and that could very well happen here. So I am going to rewind this, and we're going to watch this again, and I'm going to sort of like, I was mainly taking it in like the first time. We're going to check it out and like try and point out like all the weaponry and stuff that we see here that's been in previous ones, talk about some of the new stuff as well. So it looks like a signal flare. I don't know like what exactly that is. It could be like a supply drop. It could be something else. So they're really pushing this sort of like dark vibe. For what I understand, there's maps that are going to be completely in the dark and you have to use night vision. This right here looks like something you would see in campaign, which so breaching doors looks really cool in the game. And also it looks like we're able to turn off like power and stuff and sort of like use that to our advantage, which is really, really cool. It looks like we have a heartbeat sensor as well. There's a bunch of tanks. I'm thinking they threw some shots from campaign in here too, because this looks too good. The graphics are completely out of this world. Now, I think this is how we like basically enter matches. We basically fly in through helicopters and that kind of stuff. So, it looks like we got a drone. I don't know what type of drone it is, though. I think it's just like a recon drone or something like that. It looked like he was able to use select fire there too. Okay, we have the offsites coming back. Grenade launchers, noob tubes. That look like an AK. This is, I think it was a sniper of some kind. Overall, the game just looks absolutely amazing. I will say that. I think that's the FAD, if I remember correctly. I think the FAD's coming back. Throwing knife is confirmed. That was an interesting sight. It looks like we got a master key coming back. That's Desert Eagle, of course. That looked like a night. Hold on. I get it. The Juggernaut looks really cool. I kind of want to talk about that for a second. That looks like the 1911 is coming back, and I'm going to unmute it for a second simply because I noticed something that I kind of want to point out, something that would make sense for this type of kill streak or score streak, whatever is coming back. So, with the Juggernaut, he sounds muffled. So I want to point out right there that the Juggernaut, when it switched to his point of view, it sounded like the sounds were muffled. The song was muffled, and that could be a hint as to what we could expect with the Juggernaut. Maybe if when we're using the Juggernaut, we're not going to have that greatest sense of hearing, and it would make sense in that sort of aspect because you have all this heavy armor and padding on. Of course, you wouldn't be able to hear as well, which would definitely make sense for the type of kill streak that the Juggernaut is, and I'm really excited for the Juggernaut to come back. It looks like he's got a minigun. It looks like we have an attack helicopter coming back. It's just checking all the right boxes. All the right boxes, definitely, 100%. Supply drop. Oh, there was a tank in... Okay. Lever action. Got a stick grenade coming back. That looked like a... Hold on. That looked like a contact grenade. Where was that at? It looks like he's using a contact grenade. He just throws it and it explodes. So maybe there's going to be some sort of just contact grenades in here. That'd be pretty cool. Also, the map settings look absolutely amazing. They look like large-scale maps, which is really cool. That's actually a Javelin, not a Predator missile. So the Javelins are coming back as well. Those are definitely going to be useful against the tanks. That 44 mag looks absolutely amazing. It's showing, I believe it's showing off different kinds of customization here. I really love the Bouncing Betty. And of course, you got the tactical nuke right there. It looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's about all the stuff I can point out. October 25th is when the game comes out. Yeah. We're going to go ahead. I'm just going to rewind it for you guys so you guys have something to look at while I'm finishing the video. So, overall, the game looks absolutely amazing. I would say that I am definitely 100% excited for this game to come out. But here are my gripes that I have. I don't care about the change up in style for like sort of the multiplayer, how movements look definitely a lot more immersive, something that was very much needed in the Call of Duty franchise. What I don't like, what scares me, is that it says that it's online only. And when you make a game online only, you are essentially signing it a death date. It is going to die eventually one day, and when the servers are turned off, you will no longer be able to play that game. Meanwhile, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, the Black Ops franchise, you're always going to be able to play those games in some form or fashion offline. 20 years from now, when all the servers are turned off, you'll still be able to play those games. You'll still be able to play the multiplayer, even if it's against bots or with friends via split screen or something like that. You'll always be able to play those games. You cannot say the same for online-only games, which is something that's been marketed for this game. They've on the different kinds of like PlayStation Store descriptions and different kinds of stuff like that, it says that online play is required. Now, granted, it's also said Black Ops 4 was it required internet, but I was able to disconnect from the internet and play local. I was able to disconnect, turn my system completely off, turn it back on, and reboot up the game, and it was able to play just fine. Hopefully that's the case with this one, but I am not going to be buying this game. I need to know whether it's going to be offline compatible or not, simply because I do not support online-only games. Another thing, the only other complaint that I have, if they can manage to get the microtransactions right, strike a very good balance between what the community wants and something that appeases the investors, it will be a perfect game. If they could do something like what they did with Modern Warfare Remastered, or even World War II or Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare does not get enough credit in this aspect. Every single thing that came to the game, you were able to get it through just gameplay time alone. When a new weapon would come out, all you had to do was a simple small challenge for it, and you would have the brand new weapon. Now, granted, it wasn't like the best weapon variant, but you would have the new weapon. I'm gonna rewind this a little bit. I'm gonna keep talking about this, and I'm gonna keep having this in the background. And so, if they could find a very good balance between consumer friendliness and something that appeases investors, it would make everybody happy. Instead of Black Ops 4, where they don't listen to anything that the community says. They don't listen to, like I said, pretty much anything. It's a complete disgrace for a Call of Duty game, especially for a Treyarch game. And it sucks because the gameplay is there. The fun factor is there. It's ruined by terrible microtransactions. In Black Ops 3, you were able to unlock a whole bunch of different kinds of outfits. In Black Ops 4, you can't do any of that. You can't unlock any sort of character skins through challenges. You always had to do it through like the supply drops and the reserves and the battle pass. So that's something that desperately needs changing. We need to be able to have really deep character customization that we can just do challenges to unlock. All the extra stuff, put in supply drops. I don't really care. And another thing that the supply drops need to do is they need to be fair. You need to earn them at a fair rate. I will say that. You don't have to throw them out every single match, but make it to where they are able to be earned often. Make it to where they are worthwhile, that you can do challenges for them if you want to, that kind of stuff. And for God's sakes, do not put the weapons in supply drops. Infinite Warfare had it correct, and in the fact that you could just do a simple challenge, or better yet, Season Pass owners, which is not, there's not going to be any Season Pass in this game, you were able to unlock the weapons right out the gate for free if you had the Season Pass. So that's something that like we're not going to have the ability to in this game, obviously, but that would be nice. Preferably they wouldn't do any of that, and they just give the weapons to us for free, regardless of challenges or any kinds of stuff like that, and then just do weapon variants for like supply drops and that kind of stuff. But I doubt it. I doubt that we're going to see a fair system. I'm pretty sure that we're going to see just absolute crap from this game, simply because it is like hyped through the roof, and it seems the games that people are most excited about are the ones that end up getting the worst microtransaction systems. Guys, that's all I have to say for this video. I'm not a Call of Duty channel, but I do love the Call of Duty franchise. I have been with it since almost the very beginning, and I will be with it until the very end. Even when times are bad, I still like to support the franchise simply because it's one I grew up with. It's one I will continue to support. Yeah, it's going to be all for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Liked the Enter Sandman thing. Oh, I completely forgot to say that one of the things I noticed is that they had used Enter Sandman, but yet Metallica had sued, I believe it was Guitar Hero. They sued Guitar Hero simply because they changed like a few little things in their songs. And so Metallica was not happy, and so they tried to sue Activision and Guitar Hero. So it's surprising that they would license a song to Activision to use and just butcher it all over again. Enter Sandman did not sound like it originally sounded. Like, the drums were completely neutered and all this different kinds of stuff. So I'm surprised that Metallica even agreed to this. Maybe they don't know what they did to the song. If so, it's going to be curious to see like how that pans out. If Metallica doesn't address it at all, great. If they do, I'm going to have to get my popcorn ready. So therefore, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see you again next time.